Hello, welcome to Magpie Cottage's knitting podcast. I'm Joanne Kiley.
And I'm Amy Schulze.
Amy's here guest starring with me today and going to pop by a whole bunch, I hope.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah. So today we'll show you some things that we're working on and things that are new in the shop and just talk about knitting. So I'm Joanne Kiley on Ravelry.
And mine is Amy Schulze on Ravelry.
We're real original.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what I'm wearing today is a new cowl I'm working on, which is also my finished object. It's called Possibilities Cowl. I have it out with test knitters, and it should be on Ravelry in a couple of weeks. I made mine out of Brew City champagne, so it's real drapey. But the test knitters are doing it out of a DK, so it'll be more of a stand-up, warm winter kind of thing.
Yeah, that stuff is really soft.
Yeah.
So
I love this Brew City stuff. So, yeah, really nice. And what are you wearing today?
I am wearing a very long rectangle. Well, it's more of a parallelogram. That is a new pattern that just came out. It was called Double Dipper.
Okay.
And it was designed by Lisa Ross, who is Paper Daisy on Ravelry. And I knitted out of a set of minis. And then the solid grayish color is called Soliloquy by Leading Men.
Very nice. It's beautiful.
Well, thank
you. It looks so summery.
Yeah, that's why I put it on. I love the colors.
Yeah, yep, definitely summery. So, and we'll talk about what's new in the shop. I have in the shop only one new yarn this week. It is Ella Ray Phoenix. It's a cotton. I have 4 colors. You can see it there. It's a very nice cotton. I use Phoenix DK a lot. This is the worsted weight, but I'm sure it's going to be much the same. It's just quicker to do your projects. I mean, it'll work for washcloths, scarves, shawls. I don't know if I'd make a sweater. It would probably stretch out as you're wearing it. But for the things you need cotton for, it's pretty nice.
Is it mercerized or no?
I believe it is because it looks to have a little shine. Pure Egyptian Mako cotton.
Interesting.
It's 182 yards in 100 grams.
Several years ago, I came across a pattern for some knitted placemats.
Oh.
Or like a table runner. Mm-hmm. And I think that would be absolutely lovely in that.
Yeah, that would work for that. So, and I'm always thinking about weaving too, so I could always weave it into placemats.
There you go.
Yep. So that's all that we have new in the shop this week. So we can jump right into FOs. You probably have a lot more than me.
I only have one.
Oh, okay.
But it's like gorgeous. And it's going to take a bit to show this thing. It is a huge, big hug. It is called Escalation. Here, you want to...
Oh,
and it's a shawl, but it is really, really, really drapey and soft and beautiful and one of my favorite knits of the summer.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I knit it with this wonderful gray neutral palette, and I can't wait. It's going to be my jeans go-to shawl all winter long.
Cool.
So,
very nice.
This was a brand new pattern also. It's called Escalation, and it's written by Telly B Knits. On Ravelry, she's Telly B Knits, but her real name is Stephanie Lathman.
Nice. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
I love the colors. It looks so different than the pattern.
Oh, yes.
Because the pattern was like bright colors.
Yeah. Well, knowing Stephanie, she loves bright. Okay? And so her pattern and her sample on Ravelry is very bright and it's lovely. But what I love about this pattern is you can do this. I mean, if you took where I did the solid darker gray, what if you did a variegated?
Oh, yeah.
And then there is a contrasting stripe in there that I used a variegated that with the, it's got variegated, it's a variegated with gray and turquoise and some navy blue in there, and that doesn't show up real well unless you see it real close. What if you did a variegated for the main body, and then 2 solids for 2 of your stripe colors, and then for that accent stripe, just go back to your variegated from the main body and knit it in 3 colors instead of 4. That would be one option. Or pick 4 colors that you love. You know, the possibilities with that shawl are amazing. And it's an easy knit. Garter stitch, asymmetrical, increase on the wrong side, feather and fan for the stripes.
Okay,
Not
very nice.
complicated at all.
Yeah, and I liked how the transition between the colors had that garter in there.
Yeah,
That
little
looked
garter
really
row in there.
nice.
So
Yeah.
that was a really fun knit. So
Very
that's
nice.
my FO. That one,
Okay.
you know, that one I think it took me a couple weeks to work on. So
Okay. Well, here's my couple month project. I think I started in January. You've all seen it a couple times, but it's all complete now. It has the buttons on, and it's gone through the wash machine.
Really?
Yeah, Liz washed it on gentle and dried it on low.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that came out of the wash really nice.
Yeah. Yep. So
That's good to know.
it wasn't done by her birthday, so it'll be a Christmas present. I gave her a gift card to TJ Maxx for her birthday instead. So
That works.
yeah, she likes it. And I do have a second FO. I have 3 FOs because this was one. I made one of these little, you probably seen them on Ravelry this week like crazy. These little weightless produce bags. I only have a ball of yarn in there, the leftovers. This is what I had left over from my ball of yarn. But they stretch out pretty good because I've seen them with, you know, a half a dozen apples in there, and it kind of just stretches down and out, and you can get them pretty big. This is so you don't have to use those tear-off ones in the produce aisle. This is not designed to be a whole market bag, just for like one type of produce at a time. Yeah, it's called the Weightless Produce Bag. I made some modifications on the bottom. It was supposed to be just cast on 48 and seam it at the end. I did Judy's Magic cast on. I cast on 24 stitches, did a row, and then the next row I knit front and back every stitch. So that put it up to 48. And then I went with their pattern for the rest of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, when I first saw that the other night, I looked at that and I thought, oh my gosh, perfect for a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, like my granddaughter loves to go to the farmer's market, and but you know, and she loves beans. She always has to get beans there. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so it would be great to
Yeah.
have her own little market bag.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And we got this yarn on clearance right now, this Schulana. So that's, you know, a good time to get it. And it fits over your wrist, so, you know, when you're walking, and it's soft. It's not going to cut into your wrist because it's a wide enough handle. So, yeah, I really like it.
It's
Just
cute.
a cute little quick project. So, what are you working on?
Okay, well, this has been a long process because it's a very big shawl. But I am working on, this is the 3-color cashmere by Hohe. And what I've got going on here, it is Brew City Yarns, and this is, oh gosh, they have great names. Ghostly Hallows, I think, is one of them. I can't recall the others, and I don't think the labels are here. But it is a long project, but I love the colors. You know, with this bright yellow and grays and greens and then that charcoaly color. I love it.
Yeah.
So this one's taking a while, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be done tomorrow or the next day.
Well, look, it took me from January till now on that sweater.
Yeah, well, I started this in May, but then I put it in hibernation for a bit, and now I'm going to come back to it.
Okay, good.
Part of my goal for September is to finish a few FOs because I have a bunch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I got a wall now. You guys can't see it. I'll take a picture sometime, but I put all my hooks up on a wall and all my project bags. So they're right in front of me staring at me that I have to get these things done.
I have a tub.
A tub.
A tub.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Uh-huh.
A tub of, no. Never good to have a tub of FOs. Or,
Yeah.
UFOs. So, okay, and then the other thing I cast these on last night because I just wanted to play with this yarn. I got too many ends attached here. This is the beginning, I'll put that up and close. Okay, the beginning of Toolbox Knits, fingerless mitts. And what I'm knitting them out of is dyed by our own Laurel, Blue Doxy Dye Works. And she had these, it's a set of 3 mini skeins that she calls pups. And so these are the 3 colors and that she put together. And so I'm having fun taking these. The toolbox mitts will stripe, and then there's this really kind of neat diamond trellis pattern that gives you some interesting texture, like right here on the mitt. Okay, and so this diamond trellis pattern is really kind of fun. If you use a set of, say, 6 minis and you do this, you're going to have some really nice color work effect to it. One of the things I'm not sure is going to happen that way with these, because these, are so close in color. I'm not sure I'll get the same kind of color work effect with it in this textured part. But I like the bumps, so that's okay. That'll work. So I'm having fun with them. There is a matching hat and a cowl, and if I like the mitts enough after I finish them, then I'm going to do the hat. So we'll see.
I love that color.
I do too.
It's such an unusual color.
It is so pretty. This peachy pink. I love it. And it's got these little flecks of green in. I'm sure you can't necessarily see that on the camera. If I maybe bring it close. Really cute.
Face.
Yeah. Really neat flecks of green in it that I love. So it's been fun. I've been playing with a number of yarns that Laurel has dyed, and I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. It's nice stuff. So.
Right, yeah. We're starting to stock more of it in the store, and I'm even putting it on the website. So if you want some, you can go to the website and look, www.magpiescottage.com. So, any other?
That's what I brought today.
Okay.
I have more.
Oh,
I
I'm
just
sure
didn't
you do.
Bring them all.
Okay. Okay. Well, I decided to make my grandson a Batman hat because he wants everything Batman this week, and his birthday is tomorrow. So I cast on this little hat, and then I put these little eye holes in there.
Oh my gosh! How fun!
If you can see those, and then on the top, I'm going to do it like the pussy hats. With the
and then you
points
can
up.
with the points up, and
then I can
if
smash
you could probably cinch them together to get that real ear effect with it.
Yeah. So I have to finish this by tomorrow.
Okay, well, good luck. She will. I have no doubt.
Yeah, yep,
So-
I'll have it ready for him. So, yeah, I made the eye holes a little wide, but I wanted him to be able to see sideways. Sometimes these hats, you can't even look to the side.
Right. I did one, but I sewed it for Cora last year. She wanted to be Batgirl for Halloween.
Okay.
And so her hat has, it was hard to see.
Okay.
So, bigger the better, I think.
Yeah, I think this will work. Yep.
Okay.
So, that's my work in progress. It's getting all my time. I
Well-
have a lot of things I'm working on, but none of them got enough love to show them because I've shown them already.
And I have my stealth project at home that I'm working on, and I can't show you because it's for our Mystery Shawl series. So I have this, and I'm loving it, but nobody's seeing it until September 1st.
Right. You want to talk about the Mystery Shawl series a little?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Mystery Shawl series is something, this is the second year we're doing it. We started out last year with 6 designers, 6 shawls that are different, shape-wise, color-wise, pattern-wise. And the idea was to investigate shawl knitting. So then this year I said, okay, now we get the idea of shawl knitting, so shapes isn't a big deal. And designers, oh my gosh, there's so many different designers out there. It's kind of hard to feature, certain ones and not slight somebody else. So I just decided I am going to focus on color. So I went through Ravelry and I picked, this time, 4 shawls. And the reason I did 4 is because when you're working with color, your shawls get bigger. And when you can't knit them in a month. And so I went with 4 this year. So the first one, we did a bonus shawl on August 1st. And then that one I should have brought that up here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll show it next time. We did Loop by Casapinka, and that was kind of a bonus thing to get us warmed up. That one is a much smaller shawl, but it does have great color work effect using brightly colored against a very neutral background. Then the next one coming up, we did the yarn hits. I'm not going to tell you anything more than the colors are phenomenal in it. For those of you who are interested in what we're doing, you can certainly join us yet on September 1st. The yarn hints for this one is you're going to take 3 colors of yarn, a main color, and then 2 contrasts. Now the first contrast, contrast color 1, you only need a little bit, 70 yards. Then your main color, you need a good 400 yards gain. And then your other contrast color, you need about 250 yards. I'm not sure on that yardage exactly yet because I'm not done knitting it. But if you want one to be variegated, it should probably be your main color. You could also, if you wanted to, knit this in 2 colors. Knit the contrast 1 and contrast 2, knit them the same, and it would work out just fine. But whatever you do, your main color has to go with both of your contrasts really nicely. But your contrasts do not have to like each other.
Okay.
Okay? They do not have to.
Okay, they don't play together.
No, they never touch, so you're good.
Good.
So I'm excited. I'm having a blast knitting up the shawl.
Good.
So we'll see how everybody
right.
will see it September 1st.
Yeah. Come and join us. You can join for the series, the whole series of 4, or you can pick just one class at a time. So, if you didn't guess, Amy is a teacher here at Magpie's Cottage.
Yes.
She teaches a few classes, so yeah. Come and join us.
Sure.
Okay. So, that's all of our whips. Knit-alongs. We have the Summer of Socks is still going on. That's any socks you get in the prize drawing. Mm-hmm. And Amy won the first one.
Yeah, I did one sock, literally. Lucky post, huh?
Yeah, after every 10 socks, I'm giving away a pattern. And then at the end, I'll draw one winner who will get a prize basket with yarn, project bag, and a stitch marker. So you can still get into that until Labor Day. So just put a picture in the Ravelry thread of your single sock and then again of your pair, and then you'll get credit for both of them. So, or if you started one before Memorial Day and one after, then just put in one picture for the one you did during this time. So that's the Summer of Socks. So what other knit-alongs are you in right now?
Crown Wools.
Yeah, oh yeah, that one is really, really going good. So what clue are you on?
7. Yeah,
Okay.
I think 7.
Okay, I'm just on 3 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's disappointing in the sense that I'm behind. I hate being behind. Mm-hmm. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
But and the other thing I'm doing is my stash dash.
Oh,
and
okay.
I love doing stash dash every summer. What stash dash is a self-selected goal, and you see how many yards, it's in meters. The Knit Girls do this on their podcast. How many meters you can knit in the 3 months of summer. Lala, one of the Knit Girls, is a teacher, and she gets out of school just after Memorial Day. And so Stash Dash always starts when Lala is done with her school year in spring and ends midnight the day before she goes back to school.
But she's already back, I thought.
Well, that's the way it always was. I don't know. I checked the date, and it's August 27th. So that's the night before I go back to school. So
okay.
So this summer, I set my goal at 10,000 meters.
Okay.
And it'll be close. I don't know if I'm going to make that goal. But you know what? If I end up, posting my FOs in the 7,500 meters, I'll get over that. Because if I'm not, there's a lot of things that I've had going this summer that I've knit that aren't finished yet.
Okay.
For example, I don't think I'll make it with my crown wools. That will not be done by the 27th.
Does it have to be a finished object to count? Okay.
And you can use UFOs. Well, I had big dreams I got a couple sweaters on the needles that are like old UFOs, and I thought, I'm going to finish that. Yeah, right. That didn't happen. Okay. So, and I have my still water, which I knit furiously on in June, but then put on the back burner because then I knit Beekeeper.
Right.
So...
And that you finished.
Beekeeper's
so that was
done.
Big yardage.
And that was big yardage. And I would have big yardage if I'd get my Stillwater done, but I'm one sleeve is half done.
Okay, and your Yum was big yardage too.
Yeah, and that was in there. So, I mean, I did all these big yardage things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But that's what, I'm also doing that.
Okay, all right. I wanted to tell about a knit-along I heard about this yesterday. Knitting Pipeline, Paula from Knitting Pipeline, she's an audio podcast. She's got one going, and it's a bookshelf knit-along. She said everybody's got all these books and patterns on their bookshelf that they never look at anymore because it's all Ravelry. So she's doing a knit-along where you have to go to your bookshelf and pull something out of a book or a magazine. And then she has a finished object thread on Ravelry, and she's also got a chatter thread. And so you can talk about it or post your finished objects for something out of a book or magazine on your own bookshelf.
Wow, that's interesting because I'm cleaning my office at home. It's a long story and it's a nasty project. Well, it's because it's overdue. Anyway, so in my office is where I had my knitting books just like piled.
Okay.
And so as I was kind of picking up and moving the knitting books, then I put them in a box because we're going to paint this room and then I'm going to put them back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going through and I was going through all of my knitting books and I go, oh, I wanted to knit that. Oh, I remember that. I found Post-it notes taped to things, or stuck on pages of things I wanted to knit.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like, and I just did that. When did I do that? Wednesday, I think I was working on that.
Okay. And yeah, she said also, like, if you're making your project queue, tag it with bookshelf KAL.
Okay.
So, yeah, then she's going to go look at all the bookshelf KAL tags.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that sounded like a fun one. I mean, it's not one we're doing here at the shop, but one you might want to participate in. So.
Okay. Well, and then I want to throw out the Knit Pearl Hunter one.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of us here at the shop are going to knit her, she's got a poncho, I believe. Yeah.
Right.
And it looked kind of structured because in her email about it, it was leading towards sweater knitting. And then there was also a stitch that we're going to do differently, that we're going to love, that we're doing it differently. And so since it's leading towards this sweater knitting, I thought it'd be fun. So several of us are going to knit this. And we've all got our color choices in because you need, it'll be like almost 2 bags of Sueno to knit this. So I think it was 8 skeins and it comes, 5 in a bag. So, you're ordering 2 bags of Sueno with these 8 skeins. So if you want to join us for that, please do. We'd love to have you. We're going to start this in October. I don't know how long she's scheduled, but there's no way you're going to knit 8 skeins of Sueno in a month.
No.
So I'm
no way.
thinking that this is going to be an extended, at least 2 months knit along with her on this poncho.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to that.
The clues are always released on Thursdays.
Yes.
And Thursday happens to be our knit night for open knitting here, so that always works out well.
So, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But so several of us are doing it. If you want to join us, come on in and pick your color of Sueno so that Joanne can get it ordered for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Events. Well, we got ours coming up in September.
Yes.
What date is that? Like the 20th?
The 20th, 21st.
Yeah.
3rd weekend in September.
And Bud Knit for Fun Retreat in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. It's sold out already. I was on the wait list and got picked, so... and you were one of the first to sign up.
Yes, I couldn't wait.
Yeah,
I figured Ann Bud coming to Wisconsin, it's worth burning a personal day.
Yeah.
So
And there's like 5 of us from the shop going. 5 of us from the shop are going to that. So we're getting very excited for that. Our classes are all picked. We've got our list for our homework and supplies. So we're all getting ready for it. Yeah.
Yes, I've got all the projects in my queue. I've got the yarn figured out. I know exactly what. Yeah. Oh, I'm on top of this one.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking Ann's sweater or skirt class.
Oh, on Thursday is that the day ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm taking her skirt class, and I have got this beautiful brown. It's been in stash forever. I was going to knit a sweater out of it several years ago, and I didn't like the pattern, so I put it in timeout. So now I've got this whole big stash, a sweater quantity, which will also be skirt quantity, to knit the skirt. I can't wait.
Good.
I even know what blouse I'm wearing with the skirt.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And with any luck, I'll be wearing it for November parent-teacher conferences. Got to wear a dress that day anyways. So,
Okay. Yeah, nice. Oh, that does sound exciting.
Yeah, so I'm really pumped about my skirt.
Yeah. So what time, you got to get there really early on Thursday for that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I don't have to go till 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I have off work. So yeah,
It's worth it.
Yeah, I took the 2 days off vacation. I looked yesterday and I still have 120 hours of vacation.
You have plenty of time.
Yeah, I got plenty. But I always take that week off, Christmas to New Year's.
Yeah.
For inventory. So that's the only really exciting thing I think that I have coming up, except for personal stuff. I got a birthday party tomorrow for my grandson who's turning 4.
And I'm going to Elks Fest today. Big deal at Elks Fest. Lots of fun. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
That's it.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
See you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.